Hello, everyone. Hello. So, I am Tara, and I am a life coach who helps ladies who feel stuck in toxic relationships, who are scared to move forward, to find courage, support, and new skills so that you ladies can step into new opportunities and build a life of freedom and confidence. Hello, everyone. Hello. So I hope you guys like my lighting. I got this little light, on the stick. What do you guys call those? Those little lights, LED lights? I don't know, but I have this little light and I like it. I like it. I spent a couple bucks on it and I had it for a while. And I was like, let me put it to use. It's raining today, so I couldn't bring in some of that natural light. My videos, I like to do natural light as much as possible. But hey, it's cloudy today, it's raining, so we got this light. It works. All right, y'all. So I'm going to talk about practical ways of starting over. I did a video not too long ago about starting over right after you come out of a toxic relationship or a toxic marriage, starting over. Let's see, practical ways on starting over. Tara, what does that look like? All right, y'all, let's get down with this. Practical ways. And I try to come back to some of these videos just to give you guys a little tidbit of examples that I have used personally, because I know when I give out this information, I can tell you about my story, but I don't really go into how I did X, Y, and Z. So for me, leaving my toxic marriage, let's see. What was practical about starting over? Practical about starting over was I had my own business. And during that time, the business wasn't as busy. So at the time, I had to go get a part-time job. And I did. I went and got a part-time job. I was working with the elderly. I love doing that. I love finding ways that I can give back to my community, get back to the society while I'm working. It gives me satisfaction. So I went back and worked with the elderlies and the cool as a companionship and aid. And the cool part about that was I was still able to make money. I was still able to serve someone else. And during my downtime, oh, and I was able to make my schedule that fit me. So I would make sure I would get the kids up, get the kids off, and then about an hour or two, then I would go, and then I would make sure about an hour, I would get off an hour before the kids got home. And I still have my business, I still have my dog, so I would only work about 4 hours because I didn't want my dogs to be alone for long periods. But it worked, it worked for me. It helped bring in a little bit of extra money. It helped give me security. It helped me feel like I can do this. So that's what it looks like to be practical. If you have to go pick up a part-time job, go do what you have to do. So currently, I am not working a part-time job. Currently, business has been booming. We're in fall now. Business is slowing down, it's steady, but I still want to be there for the children because now they have school activities. I'm that parent that my kids are busy, so I want to be there for them. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting my all into my business right now so that way I can stay consistent and make paying my bills so I can still be able to attend those games with my children. So that's a practical way. Get out here and get a part-time job, but make sure that job works around your schedule as best of your ability. I get it, y'all. It's hard. If it doesn't, I get it. You have to do what you got to do, right? I mean, we've all been there. And again, I'm a coach. If you guys need help in figuring out where we can do in job satisfaction, just reach out to me and I would love to speak with you, work with you, and we can get that figured out. Another practical way, Tara, what else are you doing as you are starting over again, making it work? Just give me a second, y'all, because it's been a little bit. I'm constantly growing, and I gotta I gotta go back to the start because it was a tough time. It was a really tough time. Another thing that I did, I became a coach, right? That was slower starting off, so I don't recommend using that because if you really need help right now, then another thing too is taking advantage of the state resources such as like food stamps. So I haven't applied for them because I got them for the summer for the kids. When your kids have reduced lunch here in the state of Delaware or specifically Kent County, my children were able to qualify for the free food benefits in the summertime. So that got us out the summer. I have been thinking about going and applying because it really would take some pressure off. But we did get the state benefits over the summer. So I encourage you ladies to go out there and apply for any benefits, especially if you're um, income isn't where you need it to be, go ahead and get some relief, right? I tell you guys, don't feel ashamed of it because those of us that pay taxes, we pay into that. So if we pay into that, we should be able to benefit from it as well. All right. So, ladies, we have that. We have go apply for your state benefits, whether it's medical, dental, food benefits, housing benefits. I know that they have housing benefits for those too. I probably don't qualify for that. We have a house, so we have a well roof over our head, so there's no need for me to engage in that. However, food pantries, I haven't done that yet, y'all, but I need to look into food pantries. I did do that in the past, but not recently. Again, y'all, I'm just trying to find practical ways to help you ladies out, get out there. There's also Ubering, door dashing. I've done that before. I've done that over the last couple of years. So again, make a couple extra dollars. So do what you gotta do, ladies, right? Do what you gotta do. I make a joke, it's just a joke. I say, you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do so I don't end up on that pole. Because I'm telling you now, desperate time call for desperate measures, right? And I have never been on a pole, by the way. Not that listen, I am enamored by women who can successfully work that pole. But I make a little joke. I'm going to get on the front of street corner and lift up my pant leg, show a little bit of ankle or something, make a few dollars for these kids because you know these sports ain't cheap either. All right, y'all. So those are just a couple of practical ways that we can do to really help us when we're starting over. And of course, positive mindset, telling yourself, affirming yourself that you can do this, you will do this. And it feels so satisfying when you put your mind on something and then you do it and then you see the results come back in your favor. It's like, yeah, I can do this. All right. So I hope that that helped you guys out with your with practical ways of starting over. You're not alone. You're not the first. You won't be the last. Just make sure you build a community of people that are encouraging you, pushing you. Hello, beautiful ladies. Did any of this information resonate with you? Helped you in any way? If so, do you need someone to walk along this healing journey with you? My email is in the description box, along with the link to my free checklist. Calm, right? Reach out and let's connect. Like, comment, and share for others to be encouraged and empowered while they are still stuck in those toxic relationships. Until next time, ladies, stay hydrated and stay beautiful.